Okay, there we go. Make sure it works. What's going on, guys? Planned on making the Halloween video. I did. Shot it twice. First time, wouldn't let me upload. Second time, completely out of sync. Don't know what happened, so we're gonna try it again. But I got my brother with me.
Hey.
Because, you know, more people makes life interesting. So, what we're gonna talk about today, and I see that. We're gonna talk. What are you doing?
Come on, just.
Hard to concentrate with a jackass.
Wouldn't you want to start with the first one?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
You know, you don't make life interesting. You make life like hell.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got the whole series here. There.
Bad lighting.
Yeah, we're gonna work on the lighting. It's gonna have to work for now, though.
It is also like. What? 10:45.
10:45 at night here in Illinois.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So. Tired.
Working with lights in the house. You don't want to hear this. You don't. You don't. That's why you don't come
Action.
here. Action. So we're gonna talk about the first one, the original. 1978. I don't think I need to say too much about this. Classic. I don't think there's anything too much wrong with it. I don't find any flaws in it. I mean, that's me. I give it a solid 10 out of 10. That's me. I don't find really any flaws in it. He's laughing. I don't know why.
Because some of the acting is pretty shitty.
It's 1978. What are you expecting?
I know, but... And also, some of the stuff...
It's a horror movie. It's not like they're reciting Hamlet.
And some of it is pretty predictable.
Predictable, my ass.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't predict what was going on the first time I saw it. I can predict it now that I've seen it enough times, but...
I predict every second of it.
Whatever.
Because I've seen enough horror movies to know what happens in the horror movies.
Somebody's full of themselves tonight.
I'm tired.
We're both tired. Long days at work.
I just stayed home, by the way. Slept, so... Oh, I put a tree up. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, our big-ass fucking tree that reaches almost to the frickin' ceiling.
Yeah, I put that up. That was awful. I sat there and watched the Bears game while doing it. It took me the whole Bears game to get it up because I kept getting distracted with the TV and all.
Yeah, so...
Yeah. It was pretty bad.
Got a little...
Sidetracked. Okay, back.
Well, it's not bad. Good. Now that we got that out of the way, you all wanted to know about our tree.
Yeah.
Sounds a little dirty when you say it like that. Wanted to know about our tree.
Oh, don't stir the light. Oh, I did it. It's bad.
We're tired. The next time we make one of these, we'll be more wide awake, I promise. It's been one of those long days.
I stared into the light too long. I've seen
You have to excuse my brother, he's an idiot.
Oh, if you guys can read my shirt.
Just...
If you can read my shirt, I don't know what it says. My job is to annoy people. That's what I'm doing right now. I thought it makes sense.
Dude, we're already on 3 minutes and we barely talked about what the video is supposed to be about.
Okay.
We'll anyways, yes. Well, we're not gonna I can make 30-minute videos.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Go.
It's a little slow.
I'm tired.
Yeah, it's very...
Okay,
back on subject. So yeah, this 10 out of 10. Love it. I think everything. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I get 7.
Okay, 8.
What was so bad about it? I mean, besides the acting, you went into the acting, but what?
Okay, so
is that really what you're going to deduct 2 points because of the acting?
And just
the only acting in this that was bad was PJ Soles.
And there was like. Okay, when he broke the glass with the... Like, at the very beginning when he broke the glass...
When you see the wrench...
Okay, give me a break. At least you hadn't done is hit it more.
It's 1978 on a $300,000 budget. What do you want them to do?
You obviously saw the damn wrench. There was, like, no hiding it.
I'm sorry George Lucas didn't direct this movie and can digitize it out.
I don't give a damn. It was just...
See, this pettiness is what I have to deal with.
So big. Like, it was like... It took up this... part of his whole hand,
wrench,
and it went down. Okay, so
either way, it was great. We tried to see in our local theater. Had it come back, that whole thing they did in October.
Yeah,
we went to see it. It was not the greatest experience. People suck.
Oh yeah, they were annoying.
It was horrible. Plus that stupid 10-minute thing about the boogeyman right before it.
Yeah, and there were these fucking Mexicans behind us. Sorry if you're like that, but they were they would not shut up.
People are gonna. You could just say people behind us. You can't.
Well, I'm saying because they were speaking Spanish as loud as they fucking could.
White people speak Spanish.
Okay, well it could be white people. I'm sorry, but all I know is that they wouldn't shut up through the whole movie, and I was
They brought their kids. The people singing by us had brought their kids, and the kids were.
And I was just trying to watch and enjoy. And
then there's people singing behind us, laughing at everything.
Yeah, I know every little thing. Oh my god, she moved. Oh.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah,
it was a horrible movie-going experience.
I really wanted to stand up and
you probably would have if I wasn't there.
Read between the lines.
You could flip the camera off.
I don't want to. I've already said.
You turned our video into a slight racial thing that didn't need to happen. They're gonna get dislikes. I'm gonna get kicked off because of your little rant there. Anyways, great movie. 10 out of 10. Amazing. 7. That's because you're a whore.
And on to the second one.
And we got the second one. I got 2 copies. I don't know why, but I do.
You have 2 copies?
Yeah. One's one I stole from Blockbuster. Well, I rented from Blockbuster and then just didn't return.
It's like Scarface.
It is, doesn't it? It's kind of weird. I don't understand this cover.
Yeah.
Oh, there's glare.
Scarface.
Yeah, and this one's one of those stupid snapper cases.
Yeah, I don't like those. I also don't like those stupid baby things where they have them on the side. We have to flick them.
Yeah.
I don't like those.
Hold on, let me pull out one that has that. Where's my H2O? Yeah, these little things on the side. Yeah,
those things are annoying. Anyway, on to the second one. Is this where?
That's the one where they're in the hospital.
When
he's chasing them through the hospital.
Okay, yeah.
I love the sequel. There are flaws in it, acting-wise. There was a lot of bad acting in this. But I still thoroughly enjoyed it. The hospital part, obviously, creepy. I hate hospitals anyways. So, yeah, then you throw Michael in there, it's kind of like, no.
And somehow, he walks everywhere, but I think when the camera's not on him, he's on a fucking Segway. Because he gets to some place before they can even think of where they're going. It's ridiculous.
Segways in 1980.
I don't care. It's ridiculous.
He's riding on the camera.
It's seriously they go to open. Oh shit, he's there. They run down the whole freaking hallway. Oh shit, he's there. What the hell?
Did that bother you? The whole aspect where he can show up at any time?
Yeah, it didn't make any sense. Does he have an underground tunnel or something?
He's coming up through the floor.
Yeah, I didn't understand it, but I guess it's supposed to scare people. But for me, it just confused the hell out of me. How the hell did he get there?
But it had some of the best kills, too, in the series. The hot tub scene, obviously, we all know about that. Chick gets her face dunked in there.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was
the dude with the... Yeah. Wait, is that the one where he gets his, forehead pushed in?
We're not even to that movie yet.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No. But he likes that kill, so it's every movie has that kill.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't 3 have that kill? No, 5 had that kill.
I don't know,
so every movie should have that kill, according to him.
It's just...
But, yeah, the acting, going back to that, acting was pretty... I hated Leo Rossi, who played Bud. I think that was his name, Bud.
Bud.
The guy, the jackass who sung that song in the cafeteria, Amazing Grace, Come Sit on My Face.
Don't remember that part.
Oh, okay. Well, it's in there.
But it's whatever.
But yeah, he's...
Sounds stupid.
He was an annoying character. He died quietly in the background, which should have happened. They shouldn't even have showed his death. What I am ticked about, which is kind of a common complaint on the series, is that they didn't show the death with the lady getting her blood drained. I kind of want to see how that happened. That's his phone going off in the background, by the way. Sounded almost like the music a little bit there for a second.
I turned it off.
Yeah, well, I didn't need to know that you turned it off, just that was your phone.
Yeah.
But, I want to know how that... that's just one of those little nitpicky things. I kind of wanted to see how that happened. Just kind of see why did he just strap her down? How the hell did she allow that? Did he knock her out and then strap her down and then plug the thing in?
I don't know. He can teleport, obviously, so he can do anything. He's like fucking Nightcrawler. Poof.
He's got a tail hiding under the jumpsuit. Is that what you're saying? He's a German blue-tailed creature hiding under the suit.
Then maybe that's what he works on, in that video.
If you don't know what we're talking about, check out We Watch Movies. They did a little Michael, like Halloween on Sunday, little Michael Myers Day Off. Hysterical, and he's like working out with the knife and stuff like that. That's what he's referring to. But yeah, overall, it was hit and miss for most. I mean, I say I thoroughly enjoyed it, but there obviously was parts, like I said, like the acting and parts with Jamie Lee Curtis. Jamie Lee Curtis bugged me in this movie so much more than the first one. It just, I don't know. It almost seemed like she didn't want to be there. So if she didn't care, I didn't care. And there's a lot of parts that didn't make sense. And
you want to talk about don't make sense? Watch number 3.
Yeah, which I don't have. And probably will pick up just for completion's sake.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, by the way, we're done with number 2. We're just going to move on. Then we'll just end with it's hit and miss. Yeah. I enjoyed it more than I disliked it. I gave it a 6 out of 10.
I give it, I guess it's 6.
The same.
Yeah, the only thing that
bugged him was that Michael Myers was Nightcrawler, apparently. That even though he's that way through the whole rest of the series, but it bugged him more in 2 than anything.
Yeah, because he was a freaking...
Which, by the way, this was like... We watch movies brought this up, and they did bring up a good point. Where the hell is everybody else in this hospital?
Yeah.
Why is there only one doctor?
Because I saw him poofing. They're like, oh shit, run. That's what they were doing. I saw a white dude with a damn butcher knife poofing everywhere. I fucking run too.
Everybody else saw Michael and ran. Why? There's only one doctor who's completely wasted. You got 3 nurses and 2 ambulance drivers and a security guard. A tubby security guard.
It's the night shift. That's it.
Apparently so. Have you ever seen... Apparently, you know... I don't get it. It's the most desolated hospital in history.
I'm sick, so if I cough or sneeze or any of that, I'm just letting you know.
More useless information.
Yeah, it's...
we don't have 3. I probably will pick it up for completion's sake to say I have it.
Useless.
Yes, complete. I'll give it, because I enjoyed some parts of it, I'll give it a 2. And that's being generous because there were certain parts... And I completely didn't hate Tom Atkins in it.
1.
He's been generous with that because he really hates that movie.
It doesn't make any... It has nothing to do with Michael Myers. Well, to me, maybe to other people, and they're like, oh, go into the scientific shit, but...
Yeah, they went into a different direction. Yeah, he's being generous with that, people. You don't know that, but I know that.
Does it...
Him giving a 1 surprises me.
I don't really like that one. Okay, 4.
Yes.
Oh, is this the one with the...
Yes, now we're getting your favorite kill. Then we're going into 4. I have it on Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray looks really nice, by the way. Really good job. Sound is like crazy loud on 4 for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it's my Blu-ray player or my television, or if it's the Blu-ray. But 4 obviously brought it back to where it needed to go, bringing back in Michael.
Oh yeah.
And
is this with the little girl?
I don't. Yes, that's with the little girl.
Oh, is this where his hair changes?
Yeah, and the one scene with the blonde hair.
Oh my god.
Which we'll get to. He's all over the place tonight, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm tired. But 4, a lot of people say it's their favorite in the series, or their second favorite, or whatever. They really like it. I don't know. Like, it's hard for me to say because, like, for everything I loved about it, there's so much more to hate in it. Again, we're going back to the acting. Kathleen Kinmont, who played the chick who got the sheriff's daughter, who got the shotgun herself through the door. I couldn't stand her through the entire movie. Yeah, she's hot, but a little acting would be nice to make me care about her when she died. Sasha, whatever the fuck his last name is.
Dude's last name is Sasha?
No, Sasha Jensen. He's the dude from
Sasha.
Sasha.
Wait,
Sasha. Sasha Jensen. Dude from Dazed and Confused.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll point him out when we watch it.
Okay.
Because I probably will review the movie because I love that movie. But he was okay, but again, he overacted at points. It seemed like everybody was overacting at points.
Except for the little girl.
Yeah, Danielle Harris did an amazing job in it, but besides her, everybody else, even Donald Pleasance as Loomis, seemed to overact at certain points, make everything much more dramatic than it needed to be. Now, am I saying that makes it all bad? No, I guess, because certain points needed to be that way, but there's a lot of points that didn't need to be as dramatic, I guess. But and there was a lot of dumb moments, like when she comes out of school and she sprays Michael with the fire extinguisher and comes running out of the school.
Which I don't understand how that's supposed to stop him at all. You obviously seen he takes fucking bullets like a champ, and you're gonna spray him with a damn fire extinguisher?
It was nearby. It was convenient.
Ooh, be cold. Oh, you stopped him.
But anyway, they run out of school. They run into the posse, the redneck posse, and they're like, "Where is he?" And they're like, "He's in there." Where? In the school. Duh. Where did she just come running from?
In the school, if you watch very closely, his hair changes.
But they explain that.
Why?
What they tried using, as far as I know, there's two stories. The one that seems most logical is they tried to use a mask from the first movie, but for whatever reason, by this point in time, the hair started to turn blonde, like the dye in the hair had come out. That's one story. The other story is that they shot it out of sequence, and it was after he got sprayed with the fire extinguisher, and it dyed the hair white. That's the two stories I've heard. I don't know which one's true. I think the first one is with the mask, though.
Either way, they're idiots.
For not catching. Yes, they are. Yes. How do you miss that?
Yeah.
You're sitting at the screen. How do you not notice that this dude throwing somebody else has blonde hair?
Yeah. They won't notice.
Well, somebody did. Well, somebody had noticed.
Yeah. It was probably like one of the fucking people who they were sit next to the damn director and just take notes, and they're not really taking notes.
They don't say anything because they don't want to get fired.
And they don't really take notes at all. They just sit there with a damn clipboard drawing.
I'm sure the editor knows and just fuck it, it's already there.
And the people
Nothing
are like,
I can do.
Guys, do this. And then they notice and they were just like... That's probably what they did.
Schoolgirls working on the side, some college girl. But, yeah, overall, I love the soundtrack for this. Really this one more than any other one had that Halloween feel to it. It felt like, because we're from Illinois, so we know what fall feels like.
Cold.
Yeah, very cold, especially right now.
Nipples are hard.
It's a very good visual. Yeah, but this one, so we know what it's like, and to us, this one had the most Halloween feel to it. It felt like fall when you're watching it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for everything that was good about it that I liked, I'll give it a 7.
And this little girl, for your information, she has some balls. Okay? You fucking think this little girl makes Chuck Norris look like a bitch. Okay? That's how badass she is.
I don't know about that.
And I give it a good 8.5 just because of that first kill.
Yeah, the thumb through the eye.
It's not even through the eye, it's through the freaking forehead.
You're right.
It's his thumb, and he just push it. He has the manpower to push it through his skull.
We have seen this movie numerous times, easily over 20 times.
Do you know how hard the human skull is? And he just takes his little friggin' thumb.
But you said it yourself. He can go to different places, just pop up like that.
I don't care. It amazes me.
Yeah, it does. Every time that kill comes, he cringes. He knows it's coming, and he cringes.
Because, I mean... Hey, it's my phone.
Yeah, digging the tunes.
I have a voicemail.
Well, leave the voicemail
guess
alone.
What? I'm not going to answer it.
That's right. He's a rebel tonight.
Yo,
he's not answering his voicemail. Watch out, T-Mobile.
It was probably my girlfriend.
Yeah, well...
Who's whining. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, people need to know that.
Okay.
5. So now we're moving on to 5. Again, have the Blu-ray. Again, this one on Blu-ray looks good. Looks a little bit better to me than 4, and the sound is about the same though, really loud. So
is this where the little girl kills her mom?
No, that's the end of number 4.
Oh, okay.
5's when she's deaf. She doesn't talk, and there's a stuttering kid.
How did she become deaf?
I don't know. They didn't explain why she's not talking. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be from shock, but
I don't know.
There's a lot of people that talk
deaf.
That was Jay, by the way, coming from my brother's phone. So if you hear Snoochie Boochie randomly coming through, that's her. That's the phone. This is the one where she's mute, but they never explain why she's mute. By the way, if we're not going into enough description, I think you all know about these movies, so if you want to know something specific about these, leave a comment, and I will, because these are like my favorite film franchise, so I have a bunch of useful information
really
up here.
Like, out of nowhere, she's just like...
She said Tina. That was the first word she... Oh, yeah, Tina. Tina's was the first word she said, but I understand people in shock go through a lot of things, but why is she not talking? Does she choose to talk? Is it she can't talk? They didn't go into a very good reason about...
She just does a bunch of sign language.
She doesn't even really do that. She draws and things.
Yeah,
But, and then there's Billy, the stuttering kid. Why? We could have gone this whole movie without her having a friend. If he was in, like, two scenes just to know that he has a crush on her, fine. No problem. But he doesn't need to be there towards the end of the movie at all. The Billy character is useless. Every character in this movie is useless. I hate this one. This is my least favorite. I enjoy 3 more than I enjoy this. Yeah, he doesn't. But, I mean, the goofy cops, like, yeah, that, we're supposed to take it seriously, that Michael Myers is a threat when you play clown music when these 2 cops are on screen. And then what's with his mask? It's like, it looks like somebody stretched out his mask. And then dried it or something, you know what I mean? Like
they look like they added hair extensions, if you look like
yeah, they do. That's a...
Oh, goddamn glare.
Yeah, tilt it down a little bit.
I give up.
There you go.
Anyway.
But it does.
It looks like they added hair extensions, and then... they, like, made it greased back.
Yeah.
Like, slicked all the way back.
Which is sad, because, like, as much as I hate this movie, it has one of my favorite Michael Myers in it. Don Shanks, because he played it more... vicious and violent and rough, like, holy shit, Michael's gonna fuck some shit up. But,
like, if you look into all the others, his hair is, like, it's slicked back, but it's not like that.
You're gonna find out real quick about him. He picks on little things.
Oh,
if it's a little thing that bugs him, he will make it a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
But everything about this, I mean, I didn't care about anybody that died in this. I was happy when they died. Rachel, I didn't care that she died. I didn't, because I knew it was coming, so that's why I didn't care. And then, yes, I'm screwing with my hair. Say what you will. But everybody else, I didn't care when they died. Like, when Billy got hit by the car, I could care less. When Tina got stabbed in the woods, I didn't give a shit. I cheered. When that Mike guy got stabbed through the head with the thing so Michael could take his car, didn't care. The barn kills, didn't care. I didn't care about anybody in this movie. If you don't care about somebody when they get killed, you're just going to sit there like this. And I do when I watch this. This is the movie I watch when I need to do something else and I just need noise in the background. When I'm, like, doing dishes or something, or if I'm on my computer and I just need noise in the background. This is the movie I put. So, overall, I'm going to give this... 1... I'll give it a 1. I was going to go 1.5, and then I thought about it and said no, because I couldn't even stand Danielle Harris in this one. So, I'm going to give it a 1.
I will give it a 0.
A 0?
Wait, 0.5. I'll give it a 0.5. Only because it had, I think, what was that kill? I don't remember. That one blonde chick or whatever, she dies in the beginning with the scissors. I really didn't like her, so when she died, I was happy.
Yeah.
So...
when Rachel died in the beginning.
Yeah, I didn't really like her.
They tamed that kill down, apparently. It was supposed to be a lot more gruesome.
Well, it should have been. Anyway.
She was supposed to get scissors shoved down her throat, and the actress said, no, she wasn't going to do it. Why? I don't know. You weren't doing shit anyway.
She's going to die.
This was all you were doing. No, you can't kill me that way. Rachel wouldn't die that way. Bitch, you're getting paid. Do what they tell you to do. What the fuck else are you going to do?
I would have gave it more if they would have...
You know what, you're right. Fuck that. I am going with a 0.5.
I would have given it more if they would have friggin' explained how the chick just didn't know how to talk.
There was a lot of things that went unexplained, like why this is here. Who's the fuck Tina? Why is these chick friends? You know, they didn't... Yeah. There's a lot of things just happening. Alright. Now we're getting on to 6, which I have on a Blu-ray combo pack with H2O, but there that is. And then I have the theatrical version. These are both theatrical version, the Blu-ray and this one. And then I do have the producer's cut. Producer's cut, 10 times better. 10 times better. Not great. Not great by any stretch of the imagination. But...
which one?
Good, 6.
6?
Yeah.
Is that the one where all of a sudden there's these thorn people?
Yes. Okay. With Paul Rudd, the guy from
yeah, I know,
Knocked Up and
I know who Paul Rudd is.
Okay, yes. Paul Rudd's amazing.
That is Tommy Doyle, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's cool they added him in it. But then they added these thorn people in it. Threw me off. Didn't fucking understand it.
Yeah, how all of a sudden it's a cult thing.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, I thought it was the fucking devil who or whatever.
Well, they didn't explain it at the first. It's kind of like he just did it. which is kind of what makes it scary because you don't know why the fuck he's doing it. You don't know why he's invincible, and you don't know why he's doing it, which is kind of like, okay, he's a bad motherfucker. But then they threw in this whole occult thing, which I'll admit was an ambitious idea to try and explain it, but it was executed so poorly that it ended up being garbage.
Yeah.
Like, he's only seen the theatrical version. So he's only going off what he's seen. The theatrical version is garbage. I mean, absolute waste of time. I'm going to call it a dud, which is less than a 0. I hate the theatrical version from top to bottom. Even with Paul Rudd in it, who did an amazing job in this movie. He's the only actor I could stand, because even Don Pleasance's final movie ever. So I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure he just, he couldn't do everything he used to be able to do. So for the benefit of the doubt, I'm not going to say that. But Paul Rudd was the only I couldn't stand the chick in the movie. The kid couldn't act. He overacted everything. The old lady who's part of the cult couldn't.
Yeah, she was weird and creepy. I didn't really understand her. She reminds me of our landlord.
They don't know who it is.
I know, but still.
That's another thing. All of a sudden, she was babysitting Michael. What if you watch the first one? Clearly, the sister says Michael's around here somewhere. Clearly meaning she was watching her. Apparently, Daniel Farrens completely forgot this and was like, no. Blankenship was... How can you change something that's in history? Anybody can put in a tape and clearly see Judith was watching him in the first movie.
Yeah, that's something that bugs me the most, is when people don't follow the freaking chronological order.
It's like a continuity thing,
or they add bits and pieces into it, like the
and he says he's like, well, I was a fan of the original. Oh, apparently not. You forgot a key thing that's in the very fucking beginning of the first movie.
I mean, like, having what was that, in the beginning when the chick that was the little girl or whatever?
Yeah, now she's growing up.
Yeah, and
who's supposed to be 16 and looks like she's 30. Which one?
The little girl. Like, now she...
Oh, Danielle Harris, now she's...
Yeah,
now she's
Danielle Harris is...
Yeah, but the chick they had to play her in this one was... Because Jamie's supposed to be about 16 at this point, 16, 17.
Yeah, she looked like she was supposed to be 16?
Yeah, but she looks like she's 30.
Yeah, on crack. I thought she was like 35 and...
Yeah,
I just now learned that she was supposed to be 16.
Yeah, she's supposed to be only about 16. 16, 17, something like that.
They did a terrible job on picking the actress.
Yeah, but it was supposed to be Jamie Lee Curtis, but then they couldn't come to a financial agreement.
Why is it supposed to be Jamie Lee Curtis?
Or, Danielle Harris.
Okay,
what the fuck is wrong with me?
Jamie Lee...
Good thing you caught that. But, yeah, enough with the bad. I don't want to talk about the bad anymore. It's irritating me. It's almost like talking about Batman and Robin again. I don't like it. I don't ever want to talk about it again. I wish it didn't exist. But then we come to the producer's cut. Now, I can talk about this because I've seen it. He hasn't seen it yet. He probably won't because it's too... I don't think he'll sit through it because of the way it's pieced together, because it's edited together between lost footage and theatrical footage.
It, like... I did see him watching it before, and it goes from, like... It could be really dark, and all of a sudden it's bright.
Yeah, because it's a piece together between the theatrical and the producer's cut footage. 10 times better. The theatrical cut, dud. I love the producer's cut of it. Not great, but it's easily a 6.5. So much better. The soundtrack is better. The shots that they put back in make so much more sense with the occult thing. The ending, so much more better. Explains why Loomis is screaming and everything like that. 10 times better. Why they don't release this, I don't know. Weinstein, apparently you're having some money troubles. Release the producer's cut. It will help out. I'm sure it's not going to pull you out of the hole, but it will help. People have been clamoring for this for years. Granted, everybody has it, but if you can make a clear cut that we can actually buy and not have to worry about the back and forth and not have to worry about looking on eBay for it. I mean, this is my 5th copy because, other copies hadn't worked, but I finally found one that did work. But yeah, Weinstein, Dimension, get a clue.
Then he sues him, and I laugh.
Sue me for what? I'm helping them out. I'm giving them ideas. If they release it, I want part of the profit. I'm not the first one to say it, but I still will clamor for profit. Then we come to H2O. I like H2O. I do.
Yeah. When I was a kid, this is one of the first ones I saw. When I was a kid, I saw the very first one, and then this one.
Right to H2O.
Yeah.
Because H2O was, brand new at that point when he started.
I was born in 95, so it was more my era type deal, and not the
like,
first one.
I remember seeing it when it did come out of VHS because I was like 9, 10 when it came out of VHS.
Yeah, see, the first one, the only reason why I saw the first one was because my dad is a horror freak guy, and he played it all the time. So,
they're learning about your life tonight.
Yeah.
But, H2O for me finally felt like the movies had gotten back on track because I hadn't heard of the producer's cut hadn't come out. Yeah. Josh Hartnett was really good. The only people I didn't like were the two friends of Josh Hartnett and Michelle Williams by Jodie Lynn O'Keefe and Adam Hanbird, the boy from Jumanji. I think it's from Jumanji. Yeah, from Jumanji. I couldn't stand them. I was glad to see them die, and those are the only two people. LL Cool J was fine. What's his name? Adam Arkin, fine.
I liked how gruesome it was.
It was a little weird. It was a little more violent than the first one.
That one chick just snapped her leg or whatever, got caught.
That was a little disgusting.
It was.
I'll admit, I don't cringe very often at movies, but that one makes me cringe.
Her leg, what was it? Her leg got stuck in the elevator.
Yeah, and the leg kind of bent all over.
And it started.
I don't like thinking about it.
She crawled away and her leg was just dangling.
Yeah, and there's this weird.
And Michael just comes up, steps on her, and is just like.
He didn't even need to step on her. He could have just stabbed her.
I know, but he stepped on her.
The phone was basically just saying, "Bitch, you are mine."
You're done. And then just
that was like just letting her know, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
But everything about this movie I like. The soundtrack, obviously, there's a lot of dispute over that because it wasn't what he wanted it to be.
And this was originally the last one, right? Originally.
Yeah, that's what they planned on. This was going to be the original because the ending, we all know what happened at the ending, but
the head got chopped off. And
which it should have been the ending because after this, it went downhill again. It's like they went 1, 2, not counting 3, 4. Okay, good. Even though you saw my ranking on 4 and my complaints about it.
But at least it followed the
it was good. But it was a good movie. But then they went 5 and 6, crap. Then they got back on track with this, and then everything after this went, fucking downhill. It's like once Dimension got a hold of it, they were like, we own it, we can do whatever we want with it.
Yeah,
It's kind of like what they did with their Hellraiser series, which I'll get into because he's not a fan of Hellraiser, but I am, so I'll talk about it.
Hellraiser bores me. I don't know why.
It does, because there's a lot of talking in it.
Yeah.
But back this one, there's a Creed song in here. I'm a fan of Creed, but did a Creed song really need to be in a Halloween movie?
Yes, it did.
I guess that was their way of putting it out in the public. Like, look, Creed's in the soundtrack. Check it out.
Got me pumped.
You didn't even know who Creed was back then.
I don't care. Yeah, I did. I heard the 6.
You were 3 when this movie came out.
I don't care. I'm sure.
You had memories at 3?
Yep.
Are you fucking Rain Man?
That was a little racist.
Rain Man is... I'll have to explain to him what Rain Man is. Ignore me.
I know who Rain Man is.
Screw it. But, yeah. Good movie. 9 out of 10. I loved this one so much more than... It's my second favorite in the series, behind 1.
I'm going to give it a 9.5. Only because some of the acting was a little crappy, and that was from the 2 people he doesn't like.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason why I dock it off, but... Otherwise, it'd be 10 out of 10.
Plus, there's some sentimental value there, first one he saw. By the way, I have the TV version on tape. There's a lot of scenes in the TV version that could easily have been put in here to help make sense, but that's just me. Then we move on to...
the very last one.
In the original saga.
Yeah.
This. Halloween Resurrection. All I'm going to say, Busta Rhymes cry-kicking Michael Myers.
I literally laughed for so long.
We saw this in the theaters. Our dad took us to see this in the theaters, and we laughed at it. We knew at that point in our lives, I was 12. I was 14 when this came out.
I was
you're 6 years younger than.
I was 8.
Yeah, I was 14. He was 7 or 8 or something like that. And we knew at that point this was fucking garbage.
Yeah, that's how badass.
Everything was bad. The first few minutes with Jamie Lee Curtis in the asylum, which was not great. But that was the best part of the movie.
Yeah, it was getting to the part, and then when she died, I was kind of what the hell?
Yeah, and then everything after that, the kids typing, Ryan Merriman being the high school kid typing to her, useless, don't need it.
I think it had potential of being a great...
The idea is ambitious, but I think if they would have done the whole movie after When they go into the house, instead of going in between their headsets and the actual movie camera, if they had done the whole movie through their headset, yeah, it would probably would have made you dizzy and stuff like that, but I think it would have been better. Yeah. It would have made it felt like...
They should have just... Busta Rhymes, some of his acting...
Again, this is another one of those cast things where the cast... Why? What I think is funny, Tyra Banks made the cover of the movie.
She
did nothing!
She's just Busta Rhymes'
sidekick.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
She barely has any... I think she has less than 10 lines in the movie.
I think
you don't see her die.
Oh, you don't?
No, you don't. You hear him tell him... You hear Busta Rhymes in the Michael Myers costume when he's freaking at him, what the fuck are you doing? That whole thing, when he's bitching at him.
Yeah, that was funny.
Get the fuck out of Dodge. Which, okay, I laughed a little bit at that part. He's yelling at the real Michael, and he's like, go out to the garage with Nora where you should be, because he thinks it's the other guy. He thinks it's the camera guy. And when Michael leaves, that's when Nora...
God damn, puts his mask back on, and he's trying to scare him.
Yeah, but I'll give it a 2, because it made me laugh. Unintentionally, but it made me laugh. So I'll give it a 2.
I'll give it a 2.1.
Evil finds its way home.
The only reason why I'd give it that 0.1 is because it was...
0.1?
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
You might as well just go 0.
No. 0.1. And the reason why is because I saw that when I was like 7 or 8. What?
Yeah, he kind of enjoyed it because that...
I was young and I was like...
Evil finds a way home. Evil finds a way to being a piece of shit.
I was pretty much... I think I was the youngest kid there in the theater.
Probably.
I felt like the youngest kid there, so...
Okay, then we come... This video is running long. Hopefully you two will accept it.
Oh my god, 30... Yeah.
30-something minutes. Yeah, because we keep fucking clamoring.
Wait. How long does it go to?
I don't know. Some people can upload videos up to like 50 minutes, but I don't know if it's going to make me... If it won't let me upload it, we'll reshoot it into 2 parts.
No, this is what he'll do. I will help him edit it. You'll get it.
I'm good with some technology, but he has the editing tech. He has all the editing stuff on his computer, so I don't have it right here on my laptop, which is what my phone is on. But then we come to these. I'm going to do them together. Rob Zombie's movies. His Halloween 2, which I can get out of the way right now. We're going to skip right to this one. Garbage. Even the director's cut. Garbage. I'll give it a... No, I'm going to go with a 0. I have it for completion's sake, but I can't stand it. Malcolm McDowell overacted. Scout Taylor Compton couldn't stand her in the first one anyways, so I hate her in this one. Michael's in the movie most of the time without his mask. Got a big-ass bushy beard looking like Grizzly Joe.
Grizzly Adams.
Whatever. Grizzly something. Grizzly piece of shit. This movie's fucking horrible. It's bad from beginning to end. I don't think you've seen that one.
Yeah, I have.
Have you? Mm-hmm. It's fucking... I have it for completion's sake, because that's the type of guy I am. Even if I hate it, I'm going to have it. I have a lot of movies. I have Batman and Robin. You all saw that in my very first video.
Yeah, this movie I kind of enjoyed. I mean, the only reason why I kind of enjoyed it is because it's a sequel. I'd give it a 1.
He's being generous. Then we come to his first one. Now,
this was pretty good. Yes. I like this.
Okay. I like the second part where he's grown-up Michael escaped in Haddonfield more than I like the first part when he's a kid.
Yeah.
Everything with him as a kid was...
the shit out of the dude from Spy Kids.
No, that's when he's an adult.
No, when he's a kid. And he's like, the Spy Kids dude is...
Oh, yeah, when he beats the kid, yeah.
Yeah, he's like walking through the woods and he just takes out this big stick and he has his like...
Sorry, I forgot Danny Trejo was in Spy Kids too.
It was like crazy weird like... What is it? He has this like weird mask.
Clown mask.
Yeah, and he like just...
Yeah, everything when he's a kid is...
And like when he's killing that rat, like...
Yeah, everything with him as a kid is overacted garbage. Every part of that. Now, the stuff in the asylum, like there's a part in the director's cut where the girl's being raped and Michael's sitting there getting ready to escape. I could have done without that scene. I like the one, the theatrical version better, where he kills all the guards. I think it had more effect to it than killing the 2 guys, the 2 dumbass security guards, because that's no challenge. But everything with him in Haddonfield, which is funny because a lot of people say, oh, it's a rehash of the first one. No, it's not. He didn't kill what's-her-name and Carrie. He didn't kill the one chick and by strangling her with his hand. He didn't... carry Laurie from that house to his old house. The whole basement stuff is new. Getting shot in the pool, the whole ending sequence is new. Is not a rehash. It's what bothers me when people are like, well, it's mostly a rehash of the original. No, nothing. There's a few lines in there and a few cute key things, but most of it is not a rehash.
The couple things the only thing I liked when he was a kid is maybe like at the end when he just kills his whole everyone in there. His sister's boyfriend, his sister, his stepdad.
That kind of made me. That was kind of fucking badass when he fucking beat the guy with the baseball bat. That made me kind of be like, fucking kid is pissed.
Yeah, and
somebody stole his Lucky Charms.
And then I understand why he killed the rat, and because Rob Zombie, he's like, if you've heard his music, he's a creepy little dude.
Yeah. Okay, that's what he basically tried to do.
And he tried to make it more darker.
That's another thing that pissed me off about this one. Because if you ever listen to Rob Zombie's music, a lot of it has to do with psychedelic hillbilly type stuff, like his later stuff especially. And that's basically, he made this into a psychedelic hillbilly Michael Myers. Fuck that.
Rob Zombie's music, some of it I like, but it's weird.
Yeah. He's an interesting director. I mean, I'll give him props. That's why I'll give this movie a 5 for ambitiousness. Because he at least tried something different. It wasn't a fucking rehash like we all thought it was going to be.
And I like his mask, how it's all stitched together or not. I don't know if you can see.
Oh, yeah, like the cracks.
Yeah,
the guy who played Michael is probably my second favorite Michael.
I thought he was fucking...
Again, he's like...
He played Sabretooth, if you know.
And he was a pro wrestler before that, but that's my weird wrestling abstract.
Is that the Sabretooth from the very first X-Men?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
It's the only time you see Sabretooth.
No.
Oh, I hate Origins.
Okay.
X-Men, the Origins with Wolverine.
Well,
so I don't remember.
He is a creepy dude. What is he, like 6'9"?
Yeah, he made Michael Myers into a fucking badass.
He's like 6'9".
Like you see this motherfucker and you're like,
fucking he's walking around like a fucking lumberjack.
Yeah.
He's like,
he is. He's fucking huge.
And when you see him with these creepy ass masks on, you don't really want to.
Oh yeah, the masks he paints for his room.
Yeah, that's fucking creepy. Full of masks, I like that. And
the only death I really cared about in that one, though, was I honestly felt bad for Danny Trejo. When he killed him and he smashed the TV over his head. Like, Danny Trejo, that right there shows Danny Trejo isn't just some badass actor. Even though most of his movies he's a badass, but I felt generally bad for him in that. I was like, don't kill him! The fuck? He's been nice to you, you jackass! But then again, it's kind of like Michael's like, fuck you, I don't care.
He doesn't really... No,
that's the other guard. Danny Trejo's always nice to him.
No, he beat the shit out of him in the bathroom, remember? Because he was picking on him, he was like, ooh, I see your mom.
Danny Trejo's the Mexican guard.
I'm not talking about the guard. I'm talking about when he's a little kid.
I know, but I'm talking about...
Oh, okay.
Daryl Sabara is the kid from Spy Kids. Danny Trejo's from Spy Kids, too.
Holy shit, you're right.
Yeah. Wow. Learn something new every day, John. Anyways, I'll give it a 5. For ambitiousness, because it was at least entertaining. I enjoyed it in the theater. It kept me entertained. Unlike 2, which made me fucking cringe, but I wasn't going to leave because I paid for it.
I'll give it a 7.
And, yeah, wow.
Only because I really enjoyed it. I mean,
you enjoy stuff like that a little bit more than I do.
Yeah, there was a few parts that I didn't really enjoy, like the first, beginning when he's a childhood. I didn't really care for that.
But the final thing is, I have the documentary... 25 Years of Terror. It's got it's a 2-disc thing. I had in this because the case broke, but it's a 2-disc set. We all know it. It's a documentary, amazing documentary, great special features. He hasn't seen it, but I'll give it. It's a 9 out of 10. Easily, there's a few things on there I wish they would have more talk about. But overall, I give the Halloween franchise. Why is that word so hard to say?
I don't know. Franchise.
There we go. Fuck you. I give it an A+. I fucking love it.
I give it a B. And I do enjoy it. I do enjoy the Halloweens and all, because obviously I went to the theater just to see it. But it's not my favorite.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
My favorite?
Horror franchise.
Oh, I don't know.
Like a movie, one that has multiple movies in it.
Multiple?
Yeah, obviously. I just want to make sure you know what a franchise is.
Yeah, I know what a franchise is. I don't know, it's tough. Probably...
You say Saw, I'm kicking your ass.
No, I hated the Saw.
Okay. I have Saw only because
From 1 to the end. I know people say 1's good. I think it's shit.
And I'm one of those people that I like Saw 1. Now, I have I have the first 6 Saws. I'll probably get 7, only so it's in my collection because you never know when somebody's gonna come over and want to watch it. I like the first one, but okay.
Anyway, I don't know. Maybe like
the big 3: Halloween, Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street.
Wait, Friday the 13th.
He's Jason.
Okay.
And Nightmare on Elm Street's Freddy.
I'd have to say Friday the 13th because when I was a kid and I saw that, I didn't want to sleep. To be completely honest, I didn't. I wanted to stay up and because I thought he was. It was creepy. Robert Englund was a great Freddy. We'll get into that.
That's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh.
Fuck. I just told you it was Jason.
Damn, fuck you. I meant. See, now you guys are. I meant Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm tired. Leave me alone.
Okay, which is another one I like. Freddy Krueger used to Leprechaun too. I hate that.
Fuck you.
Like Leprechaun, I'll watch the movie. I can't help but watch them because there's like cheesy goodness. Like you can't help but watch them. Like, but it fucking creeps me out. I don't know why I watch it, but fucking the new one's gonna be ridiculous though. Cause
they're making a new one.
They're making an origin story called Leprechaun Origins with Hornswoggle from the WWE.
We're never watching it.
It's gonna be dumb. It's being made by the WWE with Hornswoggle as the Leprechaun.
I don't care. When I was a little kid, I used to have nightmares of that fucking movie. Okay, I used to hate the word leprechaun.
It does. I hate saying it.
Okay, it literally it used to like make me cringe and like look around to make that movie was just so fucking creepy to me and scary. I literally hated it. And most people were like, "Oh, you're a pussy. He's a little dude." He fucking has magic.
And
handcuff.
And he bites people on
he's a fucking creepy. It was creepy and scary, and I literally, like, it was probably a good horror movie because it scared the shit out of me.
Which is what it's supposed to do.
But, oh god, the reason why I hate it was because it was so scary to me.
Well, we'll probably do a list. That's one of the things I want to do is list top 10 favorite horror movies. Another thing we're going to do is, because he's probably, from now on, he's going to be in all my videos because it just seems we watch everything together. So it's just easier that way. And we like pretty much all the same things.
Yeah.
So, so I think one of the things I do want to do definitely during December is do my top Christmas movies I like to watch at the holidays. I'm not going to do the thing where one movie every day and do the top 25. I don't have the patience for that. I just like to get it done and out of the way. So I'll probably do like probably do a top 10 horror movies that we like, and probably the top, you want to do 10 or probably top something. We'll figure out the number later. Christmas movies that we like to watch for the holidays.
Christmas or something we can come up with, I guess.
Yeah.
There's a shit ton of movies.
Yeah. No, Christmas will be done, but we also have a shit ton of movies.
We should just do Christmas near the Christmas time.
Wait till the end of the month?
Well, not the end, but like the beginning.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying we still got a week in November left.
Yeah.
I'll wait till December.
Oh yeah. Do you like my no shave November, by the way?
They can't even see it. There's nothing there. Nothing there. I have a little bit of facial hair.
In person, I have a few hairs.
He has pubes on his face.
And I have.
I'm probably gonna get kicked off for saying pubes.
And I have a little.
It's a technical term, ladies and gentlemen.
You can't see it, but I have a little mustache. Haven't shaved since November 1st. What?
There's nothing there.
There's stuff there.
But, we're gonna come up, not all the time. We'll come up with something more catchy. Yeah. But we're gonna come up with a name for the channel. So, I'm gonna keep the name on the channel, my initial name, just for recognition's sakes. But we're gonna come up with, a name for our little thing, so it's, separate. Because, my wrestling stuff, because I will be doing more of that. I swear I'm gonna do it. It's just when wrestling has been so boring lately, I haven't been paying attention. So
to me, I don't really get into wrestling.
Yeah, not in a long time. But we're going to come up with a name for these videos to kind of separate them. But, so we're tired. We're going to go to bed.
And I will probably doing outros. I will be editing a new
we're going to figure out how to...
Outro for
after this video, we're going to figure out...
I have a YouTube thing, and I just finished a new outro for me, so I'll help him.
He has the editing software, so...
Yeah, so I'll help him.
After this video is not going to have it, but... The next one should, if we figure it out. If we get one in time.
It might have a new beginning,
Which, by the way, he has a YouTube channel. What's your YouTube channel?
The Spaz123 with 3 Z's. And I think T and S are capitalized in the Spaz.
Yeah. And it's a gaming channel.
Video games.
It's all video games, so if you're a video game person, check him out. He's into, he's been playing Black Ops 2, nonstop. I hear him. He shuts the door. He shuts his bedroom door, and he's still fucking loud. But check him out. He also has, what's your Twitter?
Cold Blade. It's my gamer tag pretty much. It's X, Big X, Cold, Big X, Blade, Big X, little. I know there's a lot of X's.
Yes, there is. He'll leave one in the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't. Too complicated on my phone to do description.
Oh yeah,
so.
and that ad thing. I don't know why.
Yeah. I have a Twitter too. It's at Mac81289. I think that's what it is, right?
Yeah. I don't know why it's Mac.
Little M, little A, little C. I don't know. I know why. I was watching 21 Jump Street, and season 5 has Mac on it. And for whatever reason, I was watching it at the time I created my Twitter handle, and it just kind of was like, Mac. So I went with it. So that's what it is. And, yeah. We'll probably be doing another video. And you know what? No, I'm done planning videos because it never seems to work out for me. So we're tired. We're going to go to bed. It's cold here, so as you can tell, I'm fucking bundled up because Illinois sucks this time of year. Yeah, so...
I just went man mode.
Man mode?
Go. Quick, I'm taking my shirt off.
No, you better not.
Oh, no.